I robbed a clown, stole the socks. I beat Ronald McDonald with my running shoes, and then I threw him in the river, dude. Aight, peace out.
This is just going to be an overview of what my shoe rotation is. Not going to be like full on shoe reviews, just some of the things I do like about these shoes and what they are. So this is the end of the 2024 year shoe rotation heading into 2025, and this is the arsenal. One shoe that is on this list that I made a video before saying that it was probably my favorite shoe of the year was the Daily Trainer, of how soft, protective, and cushiony this is. If you want a Daily Trainer that is going to protect your feet, your running footsies, then the 1080 V13, which, as I've highlighted before, on sale. This is a great Daily Trainer. I have pretty much Curex inserts in all my running shoes with my high arches and my foot problems, but these are retired. They've lost the pop, and I've been starting to feel the my legs hurting the more I've been running in these, so I think it's time to retire them. And wearing some of the newer shoes has been helping me feel better, so I think that is kind of part of the problem. Once you start getting up to 310 miles, and those will be going in this recycling bag, which I've made a video on before as well. You've got sneakers, they send you a bag, send your running shoes, and they recycle them instead of just throwing them in the landfill. There's all sorts of ways you can donate running shoes. That's one of them. But like I said, you can search through my older videos to learn more about Got Sneakers and how to recycle your running shoes, because we do go through more shoes than the average. So it's good to be a little extra responsible with that. So I'll put these with that bag with all the insoles. I have a rack just for insoles. So this is more so my true shoe running rotation is so for starters, let's go with the Daily Trainer, which is going to be this green teal Nova Blast 5. This is probably my favorite colorway so far. It's so far on the 2 runs I've done with it, and one of them is a semi-recent 2-hour long run. It was over 2 hours, like 14.3 miles. It's a very versatile shoe, and was surprisingly one of the more protective shoes I've worn for a shoe that is so versatile. It's definitely firmer than the Nova Blast 4, but it's not so much so that you can't run long mileage in it. Like that 2-hour long run, I definitely could have went a lot longer in that. But right now my current goal is to at least hit 2 hours in my long run every week going forward. I think will be a tremendous help to getting sub 3 in a marathon eventually. So these shoes are going to do it. I've loved the Nova Blast so far. There's only over 20 miles on those bad boys. But so far so good. Nova Blast 5 is really the stack height is really nice. It's a bit more firm and enwraps your foot, locks it in more dialed in on the midfoot. Really good fit for a more agile, nimble running experience. The only thing that is kind of weird is, yes, there's plenty of room in this, and in the forefoot. They do run a tad long though. The bottom of this tongue is gusseted, and the squish is really nice, very nice stack height with a tad extra firmness in it to help you pick up those miles at a quicker pace when you're feeling it. So this is what I'm going to be running for my daily miles when you're going to be doing a lot of your easy miles, and you want to pick up the pace a little bit. And these can get down. I did 4 strides in these so far. And something I want to say about the shoe is it helps me hit the paces a lot easier than I thought they would be. Like, there were a lot of times where I was just enjoying running in the shoe, and I'm looking down, and just kind of felt like the same effort I might be putting into a max stack shoe like one of these, I'm probably getting 10-20 seconds more out of my energy return. So yeah, like, these are a lightweight daily trainer that are a little more versatile than most shoes out there, where you're going to have a lot more protection, comfortability, and protection for your feet. So far, so great with the Nova Blast 5. That will probably not be the last long run I hit in these, just for experimentation going forward once I make a review on the shoe. But because this, the Super Blast is kind of the top tier, and I have 2 of them. I got over 300 miles in this Super Blast. Only got like a 5K in these, maybe 4 miles, and but the Super Blast 2, I can tell right off the run out of the start line, felt amazing. I can tell I'm gonna love my long runs in those. Gonna be really fun. Something I gotta say about the Nova Blast 5 is that it's the closest thing you're gonna get to a 1 shoe rotation out of all these shoes right here. I would pair it, if you could only do a 2 shoe rotation, with making the Nova Blast 5 your daily trainer, and maybe race day shoe. The Super Blast 2 would be a really good option, because you can get pretty much any kind of run, and it's very versatile with the Nova Blast 5. You can get tempo workouts. You can run a marathon with these things. That 2-hour long run was really great. It's soft yet bouncy at the same time. Just an exceptional daily trainer that you can go long distance in for a sub 4 marathon for sure. With the perfect amount of soft firmness. And then, so those are the daily trainers, and for some of the fun adventure mountain bike runs, I've got the Nike Zagama 2s. These are so comfortable, and they look great. Talk about max stack height. Some people don't trust the stack height for stability on the roads, or for the trails, on technical trails, but a lot of that is skill based. Don't get me wrong, the better the shoe, the better the mountain bike, the more you're going to get out of speed in those trails and how much more fun you're going to have. The more talent you're going to get out of the person. But there's only so much talent I can get out of these, but with your foot striking and stuff is very they're not quite ankle twisting breakers. Yeah, just because I'm that talented on technical trails, mountain biking, and mountain running, if you will, per se. Even with the max stack height, I know that there's going to be a lot more agile shoes out there, but for me and what I'm going for right now, I'm really glad that Max Cush has been leading the way this last year, because it's just helping us to accrue so many more miles when you're looking at all these running tips and coaches throughout the years. That's like the number one thing they say is mileage, is your aerobic base of running as much miles as possible. As they say, you got to run slow to run fast. This is going to be a very comfortable. I would say this would be like a really good long distance trail running shoe, especially for like some of the non-technical trails where you're maybe going to do like an ultra marathon or something. These would be really comfortable. And this isn't like something I would do for like a shorter race, but for an adventure run, hell yeah, these are great running shoes. And then for the slower recovery miles on a daily run, this, as I've already talked about in a review, the Brooks Glycerin Max these are definitely a game changer. These might be my favorite now. They're definitely heavy, but if you are having any kind of problems, especially after your speed session days, this is the shoe you're going to want to put on afterwards. like what my first real long run, 2+ hour long run after the marathon. My legs are still like not 100%. They're starting to get there, back to like before the marathon and CIM 2024. But these are just going to help you accomplish your time on feet running distance goals. This is crazy. I don't even, like I said in the review video before, it's like a marshmallow that has had some time to firm up a little bit. It's really magical. So Brooks Glycerin Max is right now probably the best recovery shoe. This Max Stack, and you can use this for a lot of your slower daily training miles. And honestly, being get up and go with the DNA tuned, how the way they have the firmness mixed in with the softness in different areas. That's why it's DNA tuned. Some parts are more firm than others. It's actually firmer in the heel than it is on the forefoot. Booga, 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 booga. Yeah, and I talked about that in the review already. And these are really comfortable, nice fitting shoes. They're a little warm, so this is perfect for winter. And I did replace them with Nike knockoff style laces on. I got a set on Amazon to kind of match these, bring a little color to them, because the other laces just, they weren't cutting it. And I really like the sawtooth style laces. They lock you in, get you dialed in, bruh. And this would be what was one of my shoes of the year, is the Hoka Skyward X. I haven't been running these as much recently because I'm just like worried to even use them, because I love these shoes so much. These are just like the Brooks, but like with the carbon plate. Look at that. That looks sweet. The yellow and black carbon plate to match this lemonade glitter bomb here, whatever this is. I can't remember what the name is of the shoe. It's like Sunshine Lemonade, and it's just a beautiful shoe for a big chunky boy. So, but yeah, this big chunky boy is something that with the carbon plate, it's going to be extremely protective. You're just going to melt the miles away, and you're not going to really feel, if you want something that you can run in that you're just not going to feel the pavement as much, this was going to be the way to go. This and the Glycerin Max. The Hoka Skyward X is really just, can be a lifesaver sometimes. Really great injury protection. These have 205 miles on them. These cushioned, bouncy Sundrop Lemons. So I'm going to start picking up with these, but I've been really kind of holding back with pushing the mileage up on these because of how much I like these. Just want to keep them around. So that's a good sign for those shoes. And then next up is, when you're feeling good and want a speed workout shoe for a daily, not daily trainer, is the Rebel V4 from New Balance. Very, very protective. I like the fact that this is pretty flat too. Like, you're not gonna get a bunch of rocks stuck in the bottom. But for a tempo daily trainer, this is just gonna be really soft. And as far as like the stack height and foam is just great on these. I'm getting close to 100 miles on these, I think, but I've done quite a bit of tempo work in these, and I think I don't like going past really like 9 miles in these. I think 10 is max. I don't think I'd really want to run. I have run a half marathon plus in these for a tempo workout before, but I'm not the biggest fan of longer runs in these. Beyond in these, it's just not my first choice. These are a little tight, or these are a little short. They kind of hit the front of my feet. This is almost one shoe I could have went up a half size in, but I always order my regular size no matter what, and just kind of go with it. That way I can test in real life, first person experience, if they are true to size or not. These New Balance Rebel 4 though are, the foam is a foam that a lot of foams are used, but somehow they've tuned it to the fuel cell, and these are really responsive and it's a very protective, nice, squishy, energy return daily trainer. Like for the stack height on these, which isn't max, but it's really good. You don't need max stack for some of those lower like when you're doing like one of your smaller runs, but when you're wanting to throw down for a daily training run that's not like crazy fast, I'd recommend these. I've gotten a lot of workout speed sessions in with some of the other shoes, like the Alpha Fly 3 and the Super Blast. And since I have two pairs of the Alpha Fly 3s, and these are really great now, but I don't get exactly the same energy return. But like I said, I use these for maybe some daily training runs that are like a 4 to 10 miler, where I want to have a little extra fun and really pick up the pace and do some strides, maybe some sprints, and some tempo work, some zone 3 to 5. These will definitely get it in those. You don't really want to run for too long in your speed sessions anyway in your training. That's where you get most of your injuries. You're not really getting so much injured in a lot of your base mileage building of the slower miles. You can. That's why they even call it recovery miles. You can run. You can run and recover at the same time with a pair of shoes like these or these, and just lower your pace. Lower your pace, and just you can keep going the miles, but that's not really what these are for. These are for going a lot faster than a pair like these or these. And I would pick these for a shorter 5 to 10 mile run over these if I'm going for just speed. But these overall are way more versatile, good, amazing shoe. So yeah, these New Balance Rebel V4s are these are short. They kind of hit the front of my toes, but they hug you in. I like the fitting of them. They're really nice and accommodating. But these are longer. These I could almost go down half a size. So I'm kind of wondering if that was also the problem with the Asics Nova Blast 4. Was I got them in a 12.5. I tried that size up experiment that I did a video on, and I just did not. I didn't like it. These were like clown shoes in the Nova Blast 4 because of how long they were. I didn't like it, so I had to retire them early. So that experiment was interesting to size up half a size in my New Balance Elite V4 and the Nova Blast 4s, and they were just too long, and your feet kind of slide around a little more, and it just actually kind of hurts your feet doing that because you need to be more locked in, like almost like the fit of a sock on your running when you're wearing running shoes. You want it to hold you in and stable, but not too loose to where your feet are moving around and getting blisters. And also in this current running rotation, I'm kind of using these as well, like for really faster, protective, energy return daily miles. Are the original Super Blast with the Rockcatcher 3000 at the bottom. These are your Bandit, Raccoon, Unicorn type shoes right here. Your Unicorn, or your Unicoon, I should say, type shoes. These are the most versatile, like really daily trainers you could use. If you want to fork out $200, I couldn't recommend these enough. They are the same price as the Super Blast 2, so I'd recommend just getting the Super Blast 2 because they are an upgrade. The foam is different, it's better, and it doesn't have the Rockcatcher 3000s on the bottom. The upper is pretty uppery. The upper is really breathable in these. I have not had any problems with these shoes, and sometimes I would think it was the shoes that was giving me hot spots on the top of my feet, but I really think I was just over tightening on these. Yeah, these are another goodie. But I've seen people talk about this upper mesh on the Super Blast 2. I think they are a very interesting breathable. You can see my fingers.
Sort of mesh perforated plastic
These,
breathable, if you will.
the first run, these are amazing. These are a big upgrade to me. Got rid of the Rockcatcher 3000 on the bottom. They're beautiful colorway. This is a Rad Life colorway. I love this right here. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Don't make me bust out the Megalodon, because you guys would all be feeling bad about yourselves. So maybe if you're not wearing any fuchsia, vibrant pinks or anything like that, maybe you're just a little insecure. The irony people place on manhood over fashion. These are more comfortable. They have more padding also on the tongue, and they are a gusseted tongue, and I like the fitting and the breathability and the versatility. Like, I did one stride in these on the first run, and I can just tell that as great as I've loved the original Super Blast, these are an upgrade for sure. Yeah, these get down and up. Super Blast 2 gets my comment kudos for sure. Like, if you can find, like, this pair was available in my size 12, and I would say that these are a really good fit, very accommodating, but really fitting in the places they need to be. But there's definitely enough room up in the toe box. So, great job, Asics. Another shoe that will be going with a 1080 V13 for either decoration in the home here in the humble abode, or these are going to be going to recycling, are the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3s. I retired them early because of the way they fit and the way they were kind of making my feet feel, but that could just be because my feet have problems right now. Yeah, these are probably going to be going to recycling or getting used as a creative artistic decoration in the home. So this is really the full current rotation. And last but not least, I wore these in the Santa Rosa Marathon, the Volt colorway, and then I got this Crimson Guava, which is, I think, just a super fucking dope colorway. My favorite is still the original with the orange, white and orange and black, but the Crimson Guava is dope. The Saucony Endorphin Pro 3 is my second best marathon time shoe, and this is my recent PR where I got 3:03:50. Like I said, that marathon didn't go exactly as planned in the taper, so luckily I had the best running year I've ever had, so that's what got me a PR. But if things went better, I feel like I could have PR'd way more so, but I was just happy to PR during the run. It was the least amount I suffered in a marathon, so that's good. It has a really nice heel lock cushion in the back, so it just has that extra protection so you don't get blistered back there. The only time I've really felt in these is maybe some blistering in the front of my toes when I wear these, but that's about it. Those are all in race day marathons. But getting these cinched down with these breathable uppers, they're very light. I've not had a problem running in these. It was the Crimson Guava race day special occasion. I've been wearing these for when I really want to get a fast run in. If I'm going like for a PR in my training, I got my PR in my half marathon in this, and one of my best workouts ever. Got my PR in the 5K in this, my second best PR in this, and this is best 5K PR and my best marathon PR. So is the Nike Off-Flight 30, and I've been more cognizant of trying to hit the Nike Air Zoom Pod, because that's where you're going to get a lot more energy return that you're putting down. I mean, it's your energy, you're just getting more return. Anyone who says it's cheating, try to go run a marathon with these and see how well you do. Who doesn't run? Like, it's not easy. or just, you know, come run one of my slow miles. Like anyone like that doesn't know anything about running. And yeah, this is the top shoe on the shelf. So that's my running shoe rotation of what my arsenal is currently at the end of 2024, and what I'm going to be going with forward in 2025. These are all the choices I have made for my running shoe rotation, and we are instruments of consciousness made up of choices, so choose wisely. And I feel like I've done a pretty good job. I've been watching numberless YouTube channels on shoe reviews, and this is kind of what has led me to the direction in these shoes. So many channels I could probably shout out that do a great job. I'd say Kafuzi is the one that probably got me the most into it, but I also really like Sage Canada's channel. He's vegan. He's a great inspirational runner for me, and really always liked Durian Riders content as a vegan. Yalwana, who is plant-based, is another really good channel to watch for running shoe reviews. Don't forget Hella Good, he's a vegan as well. I just want to shout out randomly the vegan cyclist. That guy is Ride Bikes, Rad Life. Talk about inspirational. 2-time national endurance champion. He's been winning races, set the new world record from, was it self-supported from Canada to Mexico? Not fully unsupported or not fully supported. So it was the middle record, and I'm really excited for 2025, March 2nd, Napa Marathon. There are so many other running channels I can't think of right now because I'm extremely tired. Sorry about getting this video out so late. I haven't posted in a while because I've been dealing with a lot and family issues in the emergency room, in and out of the hospital and stuff. Not me, someone in the family. So, just been really busy with the holidays, work, and I have a more physical job too. I'm always on my feet and run all around for, some 8+ hours a day. So it's definitely hard getting all the training I need in sometimes, but you just got to do it. Effort Way of the Ninja, Naruto for inspiration. Rock Lee, and this is Brock Lee signing out. Peace out, Ninja Pineapple Clan. Till the next one, please subscribe. It just takes a second, and it's free if you didn't know, by the way. Oh, and by the way, I do have these for work. Nike Trail Pegasus 5. These are really comfortable. These are like the most comfortable walking shoes. Just a quick little peek at my running / walking shoe rotation and recovery slides. Got the Morphe 5, Brooks Ghost Max, Glycerin 21, I think it is. Got both versions at some point. Got the one with like the mesh knitting in the orange, and the blue is like the regular. And then I got some old Ultras that I use. Can't remember which one it is. I got a pair of the 1080 V13s, the purple pair down there. Those are also 12.5. Can't wait to retire those. And the Gel Nimbus 25, which are also 12.5. But just a lot of different types of shoes for work. A pair of 12 wide in that yellow right there of the 1080 V13. Nike Invincible, what is it, the 2, I think, in the red. Brooks Ghost, regular in that light green, and also another pair of Brooks Ghost Max in the white and yellow. Those are some of my shoes for work, because it's good to have a lot of different pairs of shoes because they all have different foams, different firmnesses, different ways they mold to your feet. So you're always kind of working different muscles, so you're not always exhausting the same ones, not working out all the ones that aren't getting used. So all the muscles that aren't getting used. So it's different targets, different molds, different arches, and so it's going to work out more of your feet as you're walking throughout the day, so you don't always get super fatigued of one part of your feet and not the other. And yeah, that's it for my running shoe rotation. I have some ideas of what I'm going to be running in 2025, buying next year. I am looking at the Adidas. I love and recommend all these shoes, by the way. SL Evo. That would probably replace these eventually once I get enough miles on the Rebel V4. But another thing, these Nike Alpha Fly 3. I just gotta say, these are extremely comfortable for a marathon racing shoe. Very accommodating, max stack, very cushioned. Like the energy return is amazing. I am kind of curious about the Asics Sky Paris. Those felt really good at the CIM Expo. They felt like really comfortable and racy. I know they've had stability issues from some people, but a lot of people pick that as their best marathon shoes, like this and the Asics Sky Paris. I kind of want to get a pair of those, or see they might have a. Can't wait to see what the new pair is, and I love the way they look. Those colorways on the Sky Paris and Speed, the Asics Speed or whatever, Magic Speed and the Edge Paris are really just super bangers. So excited for maybe possibly getting a pair of those, or the next shoes when they drop from Asics on the Sky on the Sky Paris. Peace out, Pineapple Ninja Clan. Like I said, subscribing takes 1 second. It's free. Just hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. It helps the channel go a long way. Hasta la pasta. Buenos nachos.